Hey, Clint Bolton back again for Tab Touch's preview for round 3 of the Premier League this season. 2 rounds down, 20 matches and only 3 draws. Great attacking tent shown by most teams so far this season. Manchester United flying on top of the table, and Huddersfield and West Brom, the unlikely guys going with them at this stage of the season. Individuals, Aaron Moy, our golden boy, scoring a match winner for Huddersfield, and Wayne Rooney scoring a milestone goal, his 200th in the Premier League. Now let's have a look at the tips for round 3 this season. First match, and this has been a one-sided affair between Manchester City and Bournemouth over the last 2 seasons. 4 wins for Man City, 15 goals scored and only 1 against. Should see Man City get over the top of Bournemouth once again. Crystal Palace and Swansea have struggled so far this season. Swansea registering a single draw between them, and there's only been 1-goal wins or tight draws between these 2 teams in recent history, so expect the same again. I think it will be a draw. Now Huddersfield flying at the moment, and we can't go by without mentioning Aaron Moy. His goal, the match winner, but not just a match winner. The style in which it was scored was just phenomenal. It's going to be great to ride the train, the Huddersfield train this season, and see how far they can go. Up against Southampton, they've been handy so far this season. I expect them to give them a good test away from home. So a draw here once again. Newcastle and West Ham also have struggled this season. Newly promoted Newcastle are yet to score, while West Ham have conceded the most goals this season in 7. So this one, expect a lot of goals. West Ham, when I look at both squads, I think West Ham has the much more quality in the squad, so should get over the top of Newcastle. Now another high-flying team is Watford. They have started really well. They sit 4th on the table. They've scored the second most goals so far this season in 5. They come up against newly promoted Brighton. Now Brighton, I'm sorry Brighton fans, but it's going to be a long season for you guys. 2 losses so far, haven't scored, and I don't see you getting a result against Watford. Watford to win this one. Now the big guns, Man United, as we've already said, are flying. 8 goals scored, Lukaku's got 3, but the beautiful thing about the rest of the scorers, it's been really well spread, and that's good signs going forward. They come up against Leicester, who have also been relatively good so far this season. A good 2-0 victory against Brighton last week, backing up against a really solid performance away from home against Arsenal. They're away from home again at Man United. Could be just a step too far to think that they can get anything out of this game. Man United to win. Now Chelsea got back on the winner's horse last week against Tottenham. A solid London derby. Did enough to get over the line, but it's the man Alonso. His stunning free kick and last-minute winner was the standout for Chelsea, and they should get the job done against a relatively impressive Everton. Reliant on Wayne Rooney goals, as has already been mentioned. Wayne Rooney scoring a milestone goal, only the 2nd player ever to score 200 Premier League goals. I don't think they have scored quite enough to really test Chelsea. They certainly won't win, and actually I think Chelsea will get the 3 points in this one. Going forward, the 8th match is West Brom. West Brom, as has already been mentioned as well, are sitting very high on the table and up against a Stoke who probably caused the upset of last week, winning at home I should say, against Arsenal. That 1-0 victory will give them good confidence going to West Brom, but the fact that it's at West Brom I think just gives them the slight edge. They'll get the 3 points. Now Liverpool-Arsenal, over the recent history, a lot of goals scored between these 2 teams when they've met. 17 goals, in fact, in the last 3 matches. Last year, Liverpool beat Arsenal twice, so I expect Liverpool to continue that and win this one again in a high-scoring affair. To the last match, Tottenham struggled last week. It's their first home loss after going last season without a loss at home, but the thing is, they're playing at Wembley now. They're not at White Hart Lane, so it's different surroundings. They back up again at home in Wembley. Maybe that game against Chelsea gives them the edge. Burnley, they got that 3-2 result in round 1 against Chelsea away, so that gives them a little bit of confidence that they can head to Wembley, maybe cause an upset, but I don't think so. The Spurs to get up in this one. Now let's look at the Tab Touch special. Place a correct score bet on selected Premier League games this weekend, and if you pick the correct match result but the wrong score line, it's money back up to $50. The selected games are Bournemouth v Man City, Newcastle vs West Ham, Liverpool versus Arsenal, Chelsea against Everton. My multi of the weekend is Watford and Tottenham to win and a draw between Huddersfield and Southampton. Join me next week as we look ahead to round 4. Good luck with the Tab Touch special and please gamble responsibly.